There was a big reveal. Evidence from the Andrew Tate trial got leaked somewhere, and essentially conversations that he had in his place called the War Room, which was like, it used to be his course that he would basically sell people on to make lots of money, and he would have private conversations with these people, telling them, "This is instructional on how to manipulate women into doing X work for his words." So.
What's going on, beautiful people? I pray that you guys are blessed and highly favored. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kanisha Brickering. Now, I've been preached popped up on my notification. I usually love these guys, enjoy watching them. But this video is very interesting for me because lately I've been really fond of Andrew Tate. And I thought, okay, maybe he's changed, Maybe he's become a better man and people keep judging him based on his past. But after watching this, I don't know. I don't know if someone can be like this and ever truly change. And maybe what he's showing now is just a show. It's a show. It's not something from the core. But as we go through I've been preach video, I will be cutting in. So if you want to watch the full video, I'll say go over there. But I will be cutting in and let you guys know my thoughts as it go.
So Lasmina, who's one of the trafficking victims in the case against Andrew Tate, the legal one, as well as Georgina, who's his BB, which is bottom bitch. Okay, and bottom bitch is basically the woman beneath the pimp who helps recruit the other women and keep them in line. Because women trust other women a lot more, a lot of men will use these kinds of women to manipulate women. Okay, so this is the conversation. Not my words, you're gonna read it. Update on the two girls living together. So they became good friends, everything was stable. The girl who moved lost her support network at home. Cemented her move, talking about staying forever, can't wait for me to come back, etc. Essentially, this girl moved from somewhere else to come live with Andrew. She lost her family network back home as a result. Okay, so Andrew says, so I had to tighten the screw. So I said somebody in her old town told me she worked in a sex club. I literally made this up from the sky. Started calling her a liar and threatening to kick her out, but the real goal is for her to agree to never go anywhere without me, not even her hometown. I need her working, not visiting friends back in her hometown. So putting nails in that coffin, saying
First of all, I just want to stress the importance to parents, especially younger parents, younger generations of parents, those who had children young. It is so important to install in your children how family and social networks, good social networks, are important. I always say to my children, make good friends, right? And on top of making good friends, I stress and I strive to be a good mother where they can come to me and speak to me and never feel as though they cannot be heard or be taken care of, or we're going to go through this storm together. But another thing is she's left her home and ended up in another's man's house, right? Then how naive, right? Ladies, do not do this. Do not, no matter what is going on, do not end up in another man's home. And it takes me back to when I was a teenager and I had a trigger last night, and I noticed a lot of my memories that I lost or that my mind locked away to protect me is coming back forth. And when I was 14, 15, I ran away from home. I ended up in America, and I ended up at a boyfriend's sister's house, not knowing she was running a whorehouse, and she tried to use me to become a whore, and it is so important to teach our children work ethics and get them trained so they can make the money that they need for whatever situation, if they got to go and fend for themselves, to never find themselves in a man's house. Who is this man at his core? What do he want from me? Why am I here? Is his intentions good for me? right? I look at Andrew Tate and I'm absolutely disgusted by what I'm hearing, because this is a grown man, and I can imagine this young vulnerable woman being used and abused by him, and them thinking that he loved them, but he doesn't. He's actually using them. He sees them as money, and on top of that, he is encouraging other men to do. How mad is this? And they wonder why there's women out here who don't trust men, who said they don't need no man, right? It's because of, this is not even man. It's because of evil people like this.
People are talking bad about her. So basically, what he's doing in this conversation is he's working towards isolating her from her loved ones, her family and fans, so she can never go back and she has to rely on him for everything.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the conversation that he had with Jasmina privately through WhatsApp. You worked in a sex club. I did not work in a sex club. I'm not lying. Where did you get this out from? So you'd rather believe them. So she really believes other people are talking shit about her. I told you the truth. These people want me no good. I don't know who you have talked to, but I've only slept with 4 men in my life, and you were one of them. I have never lied to you. You said it yourself that people will try to destroy us, break us apart. I've heard things too, but I choose to believe you and not them. Well, probably sure to believe those things. Andrew, answer me, please, and tell me this is a joke, because I really don't want to believe that you mean what you're saying.
Silence treatment.
I'm freaking crying alone in a room, and you think I'm not serious? I'm tired of this so-called friends acting like friends and ruining my chances to be happy, and it hurts that you believe that. Where am I now, Andrew? Here? Why? Because I'm serious. Andrew replies, serious girls don't lie. Yes, I understand, she says. You are not going back to Tismore even to visit without me. You understand?
Family, if this is not evil, I don't know what is. What is evil? If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe for more. I don't know what to say. It's like the mind game, the manipulation is so deep. This girl is arguing with a man over something he knew he knows she's not done it, but he's put it out there to make it look like, yeah, this is happening, so that she can conform to the plans that he has for her, so that she can be obedient to him. And this is why I will always say to women, learn what a good man is. Learn it. A good man is not going to control you. A good man is not going to use anything against you. A good man is... I don't even know why I'm talking about a good man. Like, this is so evil, and there's no comparison to whether this is evil. This is evil, and he's teaching men to do this. He's teaching men to do this. And this is not okay. It is not okay, right? Ladies need to be careful. If you're listening to this and you're a guy, you got to really tell your female friends to read books, listen to podcasts, YouTube University on what a good man is, and to spot the signs of what is not good for them, what is controlling, what is against them. It looks like it's for them, but it's really against them. And if you are a male and you're listening to this, you got to understand, if you are for Andrew Tate, then you are against every female in your life. Your daughter, your sister, your mother, your aunties, your grandma. You are against them, because this can happen to anyone. And if you have a heart like this, karma is real. Karma is real.
So Tismore is where she's from, her hometown. He said, basically, she told him, you're never going back. And she says, yes, I understand. My people there are telling me you talked to tons of men and worked in a sex club. I'm not having you go back there for them to call me and tell me more shit. She replies, that's a lie, but as I said earlier, look at me. Andrew replies, you don't need to leave the house in Bucharest without either me or Georgina. We are together always. So this is how he socially isolated her. Let's go.
Honestly, guys, I am lost for words on how deep this matter is, how deep this is. Whenever anyone tries to isolate you, and it might not appear to be isolation, but whenever someone is saying, oh, you're not allowed around them, you're not allowed around them, you're not allowed around them, you can't go there, you can't go anywhere without me, it's never a good thing, and it's never for a good reason. You are with a person, but that person should not be able to control you to the extent to which they are telling you where you can go and where you cannot go without them.
Part 2. Updates on the two girls living together. If anyone doesn't know the story, ask the guys here to find out for you. So I told my girl to send me a picture. She said this. All right, so then he puts a screenshot of what she wrote to him. She writes, at the same time, I have a few things, very few, but rules I can't break because I'm old-fashioned and I still believe in God. 1, I never sent a picture of me in lingerie ever. I made a promise to God and myself, and I will keep it. 2, I will never do video chat or OnlyFans because my body's intimate and I only want my husband should be able to touch and see. 3, if I give you my love, I'm expecting same thing back. 4, the man I love should not hit or beat me up. This is it. If these 4 things are respected when it comes to me, then there's no way we can ever fight. I listen when I have to, I'm quiet when I'm supposed to, and I'm definitely dedicated on being a good wife, waking you up in the morning with fresh coffee and a meal, all yours and forever. This is the way I was raised. Had this on my heart the whole day, so I had to say it. You are the perfect man for me and the man I've been dreaming to meet and have a family with since I was a kid. Now it's your turn to decide if the things change the way you see me or if I'm still the woman you want to spend your life with. I do. Do you?
The honest truth is this young lady has no clue what she's gotten herself in and who she's given all these wifey privilege to. An evil, manipulative, controlling person who wants to use her for financial gain and financial gain alone. He has no intention to wife. He has no intention to submit. He has no intention to give her the life and the family that she desires. And she's created a story in her mind about this man. And it is not true. And this is so sad. As I said before, I was rooting for Andrew Tate. However, this leak is very shocking and sad.
So basically she's saying, don't make me out to be a whore and don't beat me up. Those are her requirements, which I think most men watching think that's reasonable. Andrew's goal is he flies these women out, he makes them fall in love with him, he uses sex as a manipulation tool, per his words, not me.
I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money. That's what I wanted.
So yeah, on corporatate.com I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is a pimp and hose degree that I'm
Clever.
And
Clever.
That teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me.
And you're always working. Why don't you work for me so we spend more time together? Work for you doing what? So I'll have a webcam business. Oh, I don't want to do that. So okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen, come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear it from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl.
Because that's what I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me.
And then these were women who've never done adult work. They've never been interested in doing adult work, but he would find ways to isolate them from their friends and family, make them go broke, and then try to get them into the cam business so he can make a profit off them. So regardless of either whether you think that's legal or not, it's got to be some evil shit. Anonymous poll. So basically he's asking the people in the group chat, do you think she's going to get to work for me after seeing that message? And one of the guys replies, yeah, that isolation is critical. I have no experience in this realm, but I would try to be good cop, bad cop. This is from Mac J, one of the people who are part of the war room. Act deeply hurt by her refusal. Flip it on her and get her to start feeling guilty or cry. Then have my BB, bottom bitch, ask why she's upset. Tell her how religious she used to be and how easy fun camming is. Again, never had to do anything like this, but maybe it works. And then Tate replies, close. I'm actually going to add a layer of separation. I will use Georgina as the bottom bitch and pretend I don't care. Either way, she can't attack me for tricking her. She looks super adamant about not doing this. She even made bullet points. I still bet yes because you're a top G, but it would be super impressive to see it in action. So basically these guys are just discussing how they're going to traffic these women and get them to do the cam work.
Well, as a course, right?
I'm going to end this video here, but this is absolutely just terrifying and sad to see and to even know. And I know that there's even worse out here, but Wow, I'm shocked and just sad for these young ladies, and the face of it is Andrew Tate, and I would never ever look at him the same, even if he's changed. Give it all to God, right? Is very sad to see. It's very sad to know. And I thought he's matured. Obviously, this could be things of the past, and he probably have, but you've harmed women and you've harmed families, and that is sad. But anyways, family, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you to Abba Preach for doing this piece. I will continue to watch their channel to see if they have any updates, but I'll also do my own research and keep you guys up to date. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. I do teach self-love content, especially for my ladies. Men are definitely welcome, and I give relationship advice, so subscribe to my channel. I am on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook if you want to keep connected. God bless.